Oh, NYPD keeps messing up. Well, we got another case right here. Why? Yeah, actually, a friend of mine covered this yesterday. Actually, day before, put up a. It was a two-parter. Actually, I didn't know it was two parts of the video. So yeah, but yeah, watch this. Aggressive cops illegal stop and frisk sparks outrage. Where is this coming from? NYPD cop caught on video. Stu doing stop and frisk. Check it out.
Consent to a search. I do not have any weapons. I don't have anything on me.
Oh yeah, when I heard about this guy started filming, this cop started, hollering around this guy. This guy was trying to go buy a slice of pizza in New York, near Brooklyn. Go figure. Yeah, it's just, man, you can't even walk down a street in New York. Can't even go down to the market. Can't even go get some pizza. Can't even go to Italian.
I don't have a knife.
Can't even get fettuccine.
I do not consent to a search. I do not have a knife. I do not have a weapon. It's not like a weapon. I do not consent to a search. My hands are in the air. I have a piece in my hand. I do not have a weapon in my. I do not have a. What's your badge number? What? No, I do not. I do mine. I do mine. That is not a knife. What is your? That is, I do not have a knife.
Okay.
This is illegal, sir. What is your badge number, sir?
7711.
Fourth Amendment violation. Yep, Fourth Amendment violation.
Lazy policing, violating the freedoms of others. Put up the picture for a man.
Here it is. Scumbag.
A reminder, stop and frisk
Yep.
was a police practice under which officers stopped.
And it was high. It was very well practiced in New York in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And if I remember correctly, later on, I forget who became a mayor, started overturning that where cops couldn't do that.
And searched citizens,
Yeah.
allegedly without the reasonable suspicion required for the intervention. Concerns about the program first arose under mayor and coffee bean salesman Rudy Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani, he's the one that overturned it.
Concerns about the program during William J. Bratton's first tenure as police commissioner. The stop and frisk controversy dates back to 1999 when 4 white members of the NYPD street crime unit fired 41 shots and killed an unarmed black Amadou Diallo at the entry of his home after allegations of racial profiling by the unit emerged. The New York City Council in 2001 enacted a law that required the NYPD to report to the council detailed information about stops of pedestrians, including information about their race. August 2013, the federal district court, the judge, Shira Shinlin, found that stop and frisk was unconstitutional. It took them a few years to get here, but they finally did. So the stop and frisk era formally
drew to a close
in the first month of 2014.
2014.
When Bill de Blasio
Bill de
settled the
Blasio
litigation, ended the program, but they're still doing it.
Yeah.
Why?
That's a Fourth Amendment violation.
Policy says,
and every person has their Fourth Amendment right, to not have illegal searches and seizures. Every person has a Fourth Amendment right to have their personal property, papers, and effects.
one thing, culture says another. Culture eats policy alive every day of the week. There is no real infraction if there's no real enforcement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, Francesca, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, that particular line that you just said, there's no infraction if there's no enforcement. I think this is what sometimes liberals, we put too much faith in the outcomes of some of these court cases and some of the legislation that gets passed. I'm reminded of, abortion was on the ballot in 10 states, and it passed in 7. That's great, in terms of protecting abortion rights. But people have to do that. officials and hospital workers, and you know that the law has to be abided by. So who is watching the watchers type thing, and especially with the police, just because it was deemed unconstitutional doesn't mean it's not going to happen and continues to happen. And of course, you know, you got your corrupt mayor Eric Adams, who's probably grinning from ear to ear because I'm assuming that Donald Trump will smile kindly on him and his case, and we will see. But it's like, you know, I'm glad that people are filming themselves in these situations, especially with cops. That takes so much guts. So kudos to this guy saying, this is wrong. You do have a right to refuse to be searched. Everyone should know their rights. And if you have done nothing wrong, that is well within your right. But again, it comes back to the federal level, right? I mean, and we're not going to see this for a while. So it's on us to support one another.
That's right. There it is.
You know, it just makes me time and time again how major, you know, police agencies like Chicago, LAPD, NYPD, and it's starting to happen more widespread than you really think. You got cops that they have the attitude, they try to intimidate you, harass you, they try to make you whimper and buck, thinking you're going to give up the power. Yeah, and they fabricate stuff like they're going to violate your rights, saying you don't have rights, they're going to violate your Fourth Amendment rights. You know, if you don't kiss the ring and lick the boots, you know, if you don't sit there, come to and stroke and back to blue. I always had the attitude to say, F the blue. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm out of here, my job. Peace out.